It was pretty good for you to put that out there. So in the near future, when this happens, if it does happen, people would know that we already went a step ahead of them. We knew this was going to be.
Absolutely.
But this for us is revolutionary. It's groundbreaking.
It is. For
TVC to be the first in Nigeria to go this route. Let me begin by asking you again, what actually prompted the idea of infusing this into our modern broadcast today?
The fact is, the future of broadcasting is here, and we cannot shy away from it, honestly. We cannot deny the fact that this technology is going nowhere. I said it in another interview, that even Bill Gates has said artificial intelligence is one of the greatest, if not in the last 10 decades, it's the greatest technological advancement that we have, and we still continue to have. So why are we going to shy away from it? And honestly, we're only scratching the surface when it comes to AI. Many industries are using it, and so we have decided to just adopt this small part. There's still other parts.
I'm sure there are still other parts to this particular project.
Yeah.
Now, some say that journalism is not just about information, but connection. What's your own reaction to this?
That's true. And you know, it takes me down memory lane. I used to be one of those who would just listen and watch in awe of certain broadcasters, the likes of Franco Lise and Cyril Stoba of NTA, you know, and sometimes I even know from their voice, you know, when they come on air. And, you know, back in those days, you know, it was 9 p.m. news or 10 p.m. news, you know. But unfortunately, these days, with the youthful generation we have, and you know the population of Nigeria, 70% of it are youths. They no longer sit down to watch 10 p.m. news, 7 p.m. news like we do. Where the other older generation, yes, maybe, but they want bite-sized information, concise information, on the go, on demand. That's how they consume news. And it's only news that pertains to how it affects their daily lives. They only want to know, you know, how is that going to make my life better? How is that going to put bread on the table for me? That's the news they want to consume. And so, yes, whilst you say, you know, it's about connection and, you know, it's not just about information, because they feel the AI anchors can be robotic. And honestly, this is where we talk about some of the downsides of AI, using AI anchors. We have to be upfront about it when it comes to transparency about this. It has some limitations. It has some shortcomings.
We'll get to those limitations